Good morning everyone, Carrie Brumley here. So I just want to go over backwards arms, especially for someone who has low back pain. Okay, so what I want you to think about is the spine. Let me just go down a fraction here. So think about the spine and what we want to have when you're lying. This is called neutral spine. You see there's a gap here, okay? So what you might want to do, I mean, we do have muscles and things that fill up a bit of that gap, but what you might want to do is when you're lying, you have a towel under your low back, okay, while you're doing the backwards arms, just until you can control your tummy work enough to stabilize that spine so that you can keep that, because otherwise what ends up happening is you'll end up bending that back. So I'll try and show you what I mean. So if we go like this. And so if you have acute low back pain, you know, come down with your painful side up, okay? So you're gonna come down on your other side. And then have a pillow under your head, a towel or something like that, then roll over, okay? Because what ends up happening is, I'll just show you, when you have low back pain and you're exercising, and what ends up happening, if you go too much this way or you go too much this way, so this is too much extension, too much flexion, when you're exercising, you're then going to be sore. So that's the whole idea about having the towel. And it's a good idea to put that towel under before you start, okay? Because all this moving around when you've got sore low back is not a great idea. Now, I say to people, some people like it like that, but that does, you know, put your back into a bit of an arch. That's not dangerous for your back, okay? But it's just some people prefer it so that it is under the sacrum, which is this bony bit here. So, you know, just kind of fiddle with that positioning until you feel you are comfortable, okay? Because what we want to be able to do is have the legs straight, and if you have the legs straight, you go into an arch straight away. So then if that's painful, then change that, okay? So for me, that's where it's comfortable, okay? And you know, to start with, if you can't get the tummy work, don't beat yourself up. You know, the key thing with acute low back pain is you just want to start moving. You want to start getting muscles working. So if that's too painful, then come to bent legs, okay? That's absolutely fine, all right. So backwards arms is just coming up and over like this, and you might not be able to get those arms right back either. Don't worry about that either. So here we go. Breathe in, breathe out. Hopefully you can see that. I want you to be able to see my tummy pulling in like that. So, you know, you're drawing that belly button towards the spine, but can you see I'm not moving the spine? That's the key thing with this. Okay, so here we go. Breathe in, breathe out. That's it. Just 4. And then you roll and come up into standing. Okay. Right. So that's how you do backwards arms with a very sore back.